students of the light and students in general who are trying to learn about true spirituality and the true or real spiritual path that actually makes common sense and is based in scientific principles. Even my own students, this is becoming frustrating because it is repeated over and over and over and over and over. Let us take a trip back to the beginning. If we look at the beginning of the beginning from the anity point of view, from the religion point of view, from the Christianity point of view, and any religion point of view, the beginning is Genesis. That is not the beginning. For you were here long before Genesis was ever penned to paper and written as part of biblical text. And you will be here long after the ending ends. Do you hear me? Because I'm getting sick and tired of the stupidity of you not understanding what soul consciousness is. Now again, this was yesterday. I'm lecturing 5 people. Who recovering from illnesses. They're in the gym, so they're working out again. They've recovered, but they had serious problems, renal problems, kidney problems, etc., easily fixable when you come to a master healer who can tell you exactly what you need to do, and in 1 to 2 weeks, boom, it's done. But if you do not follow the rules afterwards, you're going to dig yourself a grave 6 feet under, because you have just dealt with a symptom, but not the cause. So let's go back to the cause of who you are. Now, I made a video on your who-ness versus your what-ness. Please refer to that. When I'm talking to my students, they are literally talking about, quote, I have a soul. And again, I say to them, like every time I've heard this, are you completely out of your mind? I do have a psychiatric unit you can go to. That is, again, insanity. For you do not have a soul. You are the soul. Period. There is no having yourself. You are yourself. You are the soul. The soul is not outside of you. It's not something that's mysteriously just separated from you where you have it. You don't possess your soul. Your soul is you. And I'll say it again. You do not have a soul. You are the soul. I'll say it again. You are not in the light. You are the light. I say it again. You do not pray to God, capital G-O-D, prime source creator. You are prime source creator's prayer, word, key, frequency made manifest in the flesh. The Word made manifest in the flesh. You are God's answer to his prayer. Do you get it? So that you don't pray to God. There's no need to. But because of religious conditioning, now when I say you don't pray to God, it doesn't mean you can't, through intelligent thought, directed by intelligent spiritual intuition and discernment, which comes from where? It comes from you, the highest vibratory aspect of soul consciousness, which is directly connected to prime source and must create of itself. The light created the light. Hello? Am I getting through? So it doesn't mean that you have not been endowed with certain powers, but the conditioning always has you reaching outside of yourself. Look at the churches. Look at the nonsense of the preachers. Complete and utter nonsense. I said it. It is nonsensical. I mean, I just listened to it. I'm like, are you people really nuts? Everybody, Lord have mercy. What are you people talking about? You don't know. Because why? You don't give original thought to anything, right? You always relinquish to the authority, who was always going to twist you and screw you up even more. You must become the authority. My job as a teacher is to ultimately relinquish all power to you, ultimately to make you better than even I am. But you can't stay stuck in paradigms that don't work. You can't stay stuck in paradigms that say the power's outside of you. The God exists outside of you. That your Savior exists outside of you. That you must pray to something outside of you. For that is the most insane concept ever created by the fantasy mind of man. Or should I say mankind? Because the spirit never teaches that. No esoteric school has ever taught that. No metaphysician has ever thought or taught that. We know better. You should know better just on an intuitive level. This is why right now religion is not working for most people. And we got a complete chaotic environment. Everybody's against everybody, male versus female, this religion versus that religion, and the ultimate act of insanity, war. But why do we have external war? Because you have internal war. And I've warned you again and again and again, go fix that freaking emotional twisted mess from the past and clean it up and go develop a rational emotional management system in the here and now and stop the foolishness. It is disgusting, and especially disgusting in my own damn students. I will repeat it again. Your job, should you accept this mission, is to learn how to use energy, frequency, and vibration combined with intent pushed forward with pure willpower, imagination, and creativity to get you to take action based on wisdom, knowledge, overstanding, and a true sense of purpose. However, the system, the secondary matrix that we find ourselves in, their job as the adversary. You know, in every good story, there's got to be an adversary. There's got to be something to overcome, but the first thing to overcome is your own stupidity, your own ignorance. And those who are wandering around thinking that you know something, but you don't know anything, because when I ask you, okay, what is that based on? You have no answer. You want to point to something. That's not scientific. Metaphysical development, mental development, conscious expansion, increasing internal vibration and frequency is scientific. That's what I'm trying to tell you people, but you don't want to freaking listen to me. So the system, its job, which is doing quite nicely, is to make you dumb, stupid, ignorant, sick, and poor, divided, fighting like crabs in a can, distracted and therefore unaware of your true identity, of who you are. It seeks to get you connected to what you are. And it is your whatness that's going to dig an early grave for you 6 feet under. All right? You are a believer and not a knower. And therefore, if you are unaware of your true spiritual identity, then you will have no access to the true power you possess. And that's what the system is afraid of. Is it resonating? Can you feel me? Get off your goddamn knees and start acting like the soul that you are. You are the light. I didn't say you were God. I said you are the light. You don't have a soul. You are the soul. You are God's prayer. You come into manifestation through God's prayer, through His word, through His intent, through that manifestation, through that pattern of thinking, through that light codec. In the right time, in the right place, and in the right space. Stop the nonsense, especially my students. You got to learn. You got to put in the work. You got to really contemplate on this stuff. Still do your energy work. Still do the chanting. I told you to use the low energy frequency vibration. Find a baseline and continue to hum that baseline over and over and over and over. So you can go use the that's a low energy frequency chant. However, who wants to sit there and go all day long? No, but if you find a nice baseline, you can get that same low energy frequency hum going rhythmically, and it's much easier to keep. It's actually more fun. And the path should be fun. Can't be all, heartache and pain and work, but just like going to the gym and working out, eventually you find a way to make it fun. All right, I'll talk to you next time.